One of the reasons that I decided to go into a field where I could work on space exploration devices is I've just always been fascinated by that. I actually grew up in the 1960s where the Apollo program was in full swing, and just thought that was just amazing. And then it followed, the space exploration through the years. So I find it really interesting, and that's kind of what led me to want to study things that could be applied to that. But an interesting thing is once I learned kind of the things I need to learn to kind of contribute to space exploration, I found that those skills were transferable to a lot of other areas. So I would say I do as much research now in renewable energy, particularly we're looking at getting energy from the ocean currents, and also biomechanics. We've been doing some work modeling the human spine and implant devices that you can put in the spine to help people that have degenerative disc disease and so forth. So a lot of those kind of space inspired me early, just because I'd been fascinated by it since I was a kid. But what I found is a lot of the skills I learned and that the engineering things that you need to learn to be able to design devices that they can work in space or on other planets are equally applicable to solving Earth-based problems. The design process, it's not an easy thing. I mean, you're taking on a challenge. It's called a challenge for a reason. And so, don't be discouraged, as you work through this. So there'll be times when the ideas flow really easily, and everything is going smoothly. And then there's times when, you might feel like you're not making any progress for a while. And that's absolutely normal, and kind of to be expected. So that's just, some kind of top level advice that may be helpful for you. Don't worry about what college you go to. There are hundreds of great STEM schools in this country. They're all accredited, so they all have the same textbooks. The faculty are basically from the same schools. So don't worry about where you go to college, and then consider doing a 2-year program at a community college to get some of the early courses out of the way. That's a great way. You can save some money, and then you can transfer to a 4-year college. Also, nowadays there's a lot of great careers that you can get with a 2-year community college STEM degree. So there's a lot of really interesting careers out there. So this country is fantastic in terms of the opportunities that exist for education. And I think sometimes students worry too much about that they have to get into this college or that college, and it really doesn't. If you're doing STEM, it really doesn't matter where you go. So just go to a place that's affordable for you and that you feel comfortable at, and you like the atmosphere, and you can have a great career.